To attach the top to this, the base, I'm going to utilize the domino, but in a different way. I'm making these, I think they call these buttons. So this is like the apron. This piece will screw to the top and it'll slot right into the apron. Just like that. It's Monday again. Straighten this up. Okay. So I'm back on the table build. I'm almost to where I can start finishing it. I've got to finish the aprons up, get the drawer mount sorted out, and I'm going to put this in underneath the top, on the bottom of the top. If anybody out there knows where I can get something like this made that is brass, I would leave a comment down below, because I would be interested in having some made. Okay, so as you can see, I've got the apron all the way around. I've got the dominoes in it. Let me move this camera over here and give you a side shot of this. So here I've got the front apron. It's not connected yet. So the last thing I have to do with this is, of course, put the dominoes in and get it ready for glue up. None of this is glued up, by the way, except for the top and this. I do think I'm going to put a little round over on these corners, at least the three corners that you can see. And I may put a bead on the bottom of the apron. These noise canceling earbuds really they're a whole lot more comfortable, and they do a really good job in here. Now, this isn't an industrial shop by any means, so it's not like I'm where I work. I wouldn't try them at work, but anyway. Okay, so we took a little bit of a break. Went and got my peanut butter puddle. I've got two more sets of mortises to do. I think what I'm going to do to glue it up is going to do the two long parts of the apron with the runners for the drawers. And then I will do the legs with the short aprons, and then after those are set, glue it all together. It seems like whenever I do these kind of projects, I'm always running out of time, because this is going to go to its new home this weekend. So the work continues on the table. I've got to redo the mortises on this one leg here. Oops, that's the wrong one. Here we go. On this leg here, I laid it out, but I think I put the mortises, I set my domino on the wrong side of the line, so I was off exactly the thickness of one domino. So I took and I filled the mortise, and I need to put the dominoes on this up here instead of back here. I've got today and tomorrow, and that's it. So I've got to get on this and get it done. So to prepare, I got my ceremonial peanut butter puddle. We're going to get started. Another thing I've found, another use I've found for these is these offcuts. I have been making my own dominoes because I bought a bag of these and I've used all of them up, all of this size. I've got bunches of these little ones, but I need the bigger ones. So what I've been doing is just taking and mark a line, and it's just thick enough. I may have to sand it down just a little bit, and I got to round the edges, but I do this, mark it, then I go to the bandsaw, cut that out. Okay, so I cut these out. Now they are a little bit of a wedge shape, not enough to make a big difference. So next I'll just take and round them off on the belt sander. And I've got me a piece of wood here with a domino with a mortise in it to check them on, so I can check my progress. So I just dry fit my dominoes that I made. These aren't really structural, they're more for alignment. I'm only gluing the dominoes in at this point. I'm not gonna try to get this all glued together. I've got a crack right here on this that was a check in the board. I'm going to try to get some 5-minute epoxy in there. So I'm going to use the JB Weld 5-minute epoxy. I'll put a little bit of, this is coffee dye, pigment, whatever. These are kind of hard to measure out. So we'll just, I don't want to mix that too much because this stuff goes off pretty quickly. So I'll do just enough to get what I think I'll need of that. And we'll start mixing it here. Yeah, it's already kind of stiff. Can't do that. I thought I could stand it up. I thought it might be set enough to be able to pour some in the top, but it's not going to let me, so go ahead and level this back out. I think we're just going to have to go with it like this, let this set. I may just do CA glue in this. I've got some Star Bond. So I've hit this with some CA glue to fill in this knot hole. It's not going to be completely filled. I'll probably have to come back and do a spot fill. Hey guys, it's another day. We're getting to the very end of the table build. I put finish on the bottom of it last night in preparation for the assembly. I've got to glue up the legs to the apron and mount those on, and then we can start in finishing everything else. I'd like to take this opportunity to say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I'm enjoying building it. This is for, well, I'll go ahead and say it because this video won't come out until later. This is for my parents. This next week, the 15th, is their 57th anniversary, and I'm building this for them. If you get value out of this, please do us a solid and like, subscribe, all that stuff. Doesn't cost anything, just takes a second to click it. That helps us to grow. We're trying to get to a minimum of 1,000 subs this year. We're right at 700. We just need y'all's help to get us over the hump there. So without any further ado, I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what the top looks like with the finish on it, and we'll go from there. Okay, so this is the raw wood that I built the table out of, and voila, this is what the top will look like. So we got the walnut, and then the purple heart, and of course the walnut breadboards. I'll tell you, I'm using the Natura, I think it's called One Coat. Yeah, Natura One Coat. This is walnut stained as well, or I got the first set of legs on to the aprons. So, little backstory about this table. About 30 years ago or so, my mom got this table, not this one, but got a table at a garage sale or yard sale, whatever you want to call it. And it was an antique, and it had about, I don't know, 20 layers of paint on it. My dad stripped it down and refinished it. Coming to find out, it was solid maple. So, for whatever reason, my mom, I think she got the table for my brother, and he didn't need it or want it or whatever. And in the course of things over time, I ended up with the maple table. She gave it to me, and I've had it for, like I said, probably close to 30 years. But it's always been one of those, if you don't want it, I'll take it back because I need it. They live in a small place, and she's wanted it back ever since she gave it to me. It was more fun, joking around than anything, but still. So that's why I decided to build. This is basically the same dimensions as that little maple table, but it's just walnut and purple heart. So that's why, it seems, I don't know, maybe it's not a strange anniversary present. To me, it seems a little strange, but what do I know? So anyway, this is about the same size, and hopefully it should fit right in their dining area. getting these dominoes started sometimes when you're doing a glue up. They have a loose setting, and I understand why they do that. All right, so I've got this where I think I want it, so I'm gonna go ahead and screw the clips in so I can turn it over here in a few minutes and start the finish sanding on the top. All right, guys, so I'm going to take and turn the camera around. I finally got it assembled and upright for the first time, so I thought I'd show you all that. I don't have the finish on the top, so here. Okay, so got Purple Heart accent strips right here. Got these are cast iron knobs. Okay folks, my battery died on my microphone, so I'm just doing a walk around. I just put a coat of hard wax oil on here. Don't look at the mess. Hopefully I'm not the only one whose shop looks like this when they finish a project up. So this is all walnut and Purple Heart. There's more. The Purple Heart's mainly on the top. I've got a little bit around the drawer. You probably can't see it, the edge in the drawer. This is a dining table that I made for my parents for their 57th anniversary, which is coming up next week. I'm going to deliver this weekend. They don't know anything about it. They told us no gifts this year. But I have always been a rebel. So, well, honestly, they told me that after I'd already started working on it. So, let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. And if you get value out of this, or got value out of this, please like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs this year. We're getting very close, but we need your help. Click the like and subscribe button, all that stuff, comment. We'll see you in the next video.